Okay, everybody. This is going to be a kind of an impromptu intro and outro, but this is going to be what did we decide it was going to be? ACT5 Demo 1. And we have a B in here. We thought we got it out, and now it's flying around. But, anyways, I hope you get something out of this one, and I'll see you at the end. Okay, everybody. I'm sure that this is happening all very quickly, but this is the moment you've all been waiting for. I'm going to start disassembling. The first thing I did, you guys may have remembered seeing all the tubs that were underneath here with all my rolling stock and locomotive boxes in them. I have moved those all up to the attic in the house. There was also an aluminum table over here and a little table, little work table that I used to work off of. Those are up there. And if I swing around, I had at least two empty tubs, not tubs, of these containers, the drawers over there. I had two empty ones. They went up in the crawl space. When I get a box big enough, I'm going to put all those, these are just empty model car boxes, but I'm going to put as much of that. Well, I don't know if I need to do that. I may not mess with that stuff. But anyway, I'm kind of cleaning out under here. I don't know how much cleaning out I'll have to do. I think I can shuffle stuff around. I just need to get that little cabinet under there and that drawer and that red box out from under there because we're going to start here. So I'll set up the camera and I'll do some recording. Okay, here we go. We're going to start by taking off all this fascia around. I think it ends right over here, but we're going to take it around all the way to the other side, take it off of there. I'm going to leave the tiles on there and stuff because I can remove all that stuff later, and I don't feel like fighting it right now. So we're going to get that off of there. This piece here was pretty easy because it's still stuck with the plaster along the edges. We'll see how much of that we mess up. It won't matter. It's all coming out anyway. I don't know what I'm talking about. One more screw and it just happens to be under our throttle holder. So we're going to take the throttle holder off. Sorry for my sniffly nose. I was mowing grass yesterday and I can't seem to get over it. And there's that. And now we're going to start on this side. And fortunately, we don't have any plugs or anything in this, so we don't have to worry about anything. Although, I do have some stuff to move on the floor. Okay, there we are. I think next I'm going to try and retrieve some of the structures off of there before I go too much further. So I'm going to be cutting feeder wires under here, and I think I'm going to cut them. Well, I don't know where I'm going to cut them, but I'm going to cut them back in here so they make it down through the layout if I reuse those switches. And I'm probably not going to do much talking, just let you do a little bit of watching, simply because I might speed it up a little bit. So I'll try to keep my mouth quiet. It's a little bit hard, but we'll give it a shot. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to get that off. I'm going to wet down everything, and I'm going to try and cut with a knife around the pond and see if I can save the log ramp with the pond all as one piece. So give me a minute. I'm not gonna really, I don't think I'll just, the video will be too long, but I don't think I'll bore you with the rest of this. But I'm gonna continue on with this. But you see where I'm going? I'm taking the people, the automobiles, then the buildings, and then all of the trees will come off and go into a container, and we'll be on our way. And I'll take some pictures as I go, or video as I go, and you'll get to see what happens here. But thanks for tuning in today. Okay, gang, this is how far I've gotten. It's about 7:15, and I came out here about 5:45. I've gotten all the trees off. Well, I've gotten most of the trees off. I haven't tried to take off any of the rock castings yet. The mine building is loose. I just have to go under there and disconnect the light wires. I have not got that smokestack loose, and I have not loosened the wire going to the street light. But there's another pile of trees and another pile of trees and a naked mountain. Well, kind of naked mountain. And right now I have wet all this under here, and I'm trying to rescue my curved bridge. And I think once I get it out of here, I think I'm going to stop for today. And this is Sunday evening. That's it for now. Okay, gang, here we are on Monday night. I have this much removed. Let me move that. I have that much removed. I'm still working on the new plan. There's some things on it I don't like that I've tried to incorporate that were Gavin and I's ideas, but I don't know if they're going to fly. But it's coming along well. I had to buy a new version of AnyRail. If you go buy AnyRail or you update your existing AnyRail, it's $65 and you get a new code and you can update to the newest version. I did that today. It's a heck of a program. But here's where we are on Monday evening. Okay, everybody, this is New Year's Eve, Tuesday, and I'm out here. I was out here last night after I took the videos that I've already taken and done a little bit of work, and today I actually have a helper.
Hi, everybody.
She said that she would come out and give me a hand out here, and what we're doing right now, or what she's doing right now, is trying to empty stuff out and put it in some boxes, because most of that's just scenery stuff. And once we get that cabinet cleared out, we're going to put the very fragile structures in there, in that cabinet, so that they don't get all beat up and busted. Then other structures can go in these tubs, ones that are a little more rugged and so forth. That's kind of the game plan right now. So we're just cleaning up stuff, and when we get done with that, I might set up the camera and just let it roll, and we'll speed it up. Well, gang, we're making headway. Robin got the cabinet, that white cabinet under the layout down there, cleaned out earlier and vacuumed out, and all my buildings that I don't want to get broken are going to go in there, and she's been putting them in there. And right now she's working on getting all the train cars and trains off the layout, and she's already gotten all the automobiles off the layout. So that's what she's getting done right now, and I really appreciate her help today.
Yeah, it's been kind of fun.
Okay, with my helper's help, we got a lot done in here. We got this section of the layout out, which was the part that jetted out into the room. Now all we got to do later on tonight is move that stuff somewhere out of the way over here, clean the floor, and figure out a way to slide this. And the only way I can think of that we might be able to do it is, well, we can put on some furniture movers until we get it over where it goes to slide under there. And at that point, We're not exactly sure how we're going to do it, but we'll figure it out. But it's going to go against that wall. Now, if you look under here, we also made a decision, or I made a decision. That chair rail molding that I put up, I left it 8 feet long. I think it was 8 feet long, and it goes to right there. And it's about, that's about 24 inches from the outside in to here. If you look back there at that corner to here, it's almost 24 inches. It's close enough. So I think what we'll do is we'll end the new layout right there. This leg of the new layout. So all I'll have to do is just cut this off right here, put an end on there, put a leg right here, and get this swung around over there where it's going to live, and we should be good to go. So that's it for now. For right now, we're going to take a break for dinner here in a few minutes, and I'll keep you posted. Okay, everybody, with the raw power of might, Robin and I removed some of the floor tiles, the carpet tiles. We got to patch it over there and around the front of the model cabinet, but now the model cabinet is under the layout over there on that wall. And here's the crazy thing that we discovered. You can see that the end of the cabinet is right even with the end of that chair rail molding. That's where I'm going to end the new layout, or that will be the, it'd be the east end here of the layout. And we put it right even with that just as a reference point, and so that there's something behind if I add another chair in here. Now, I'm trying to crawl on my knees and it didn't work. As luck would have it, our next wall socket was just outside of the length of this cabinet. How lucky could you be? And getting anything out or working on anything up in there will not be a problem. So I believe we're all set. We have plenty of carpet tiles, so we can do what we need to do. And I guess for now, that's about it. And I'd like to thank Robin for the help today, and she was a big help out here. And we got this far. And you guys, I'm going to walk back over here, but you guys saw what it looks like. It's a very open plan now. So you get the idea of how the plan will look with the new layout on it. It's going to occupy almost the same spot, although there'll be a little walkway right down in here, about 2 feet wide. But it'll go around the room sort of like that, and it would appear that my mountain will be down in that far corner over there. But we'll get to that when I get into the video. But thanks for the help, kid.
You're welcome.
Okay, everybody, that's it for demo 1. And as usual, she's going to have to point at you. Thanks for watching.
And Happy New Year.
And Happy New Year. It is now here in New Mexico, 7:10. We have a little while to go yet. Some of you will be celebrating long before we will be. But have a Happy New Year. We hope everything goes well for everybody.
And see you next year.
Yeah, we'll talk to you next year. Love you guys. Bye.